Talk about that some more.
Thank you. We have to read your videos. I appreciate your support, sir. Give me cards. Somebody I'd love to have in my network. Well, thank you so much, sir. You guys. Stand tall. Yes, sir. You guys take care. That's my wife, Susan.
Hey, if we're not allowed on the sidewalk, where's the gates on the backside? Huh? You arrested people last week for stepping on the sidewalk. I see your dog's being cared for. I see he's been neutered or something, has some kind of surgery. Glad you can look after the dog and not the people.
Talk about your friend. Talk about your friend.
David Auchmoody served as a firefighter loyally. Where are you? How come you're not talking about how he committed suicide?
I just wanted to ask real quick, I'm a part of the official Reopen United States TikTok channel, and we've been going state to state asking people questions about the protests and how they feel about it, and we wanted to interview, some people in North Carolina about it.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. All right, awesome. All right, Nick Denochi here. We're in North Carolina at the Reopen North Carolina protest. Can I get your name, sir?
Jax Myers.
Jax Myers. Nice to meet you, my friend.
Good to meet you.
So a lot of what we've been getting in our comment section is people backlash against this being a Chinese virus.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that comment?
I mean, it came from China, so
Yeah, exactly.
you don't call Chinese food racist.
Exactly.
Racist food.
Exactly.
Just stating the facts is all.
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, it's funny you brought up Chinese food because a lot of what we're doing through our channel is raising awareness for hashtag boycott wonton soup. And we've been boycotting wonton soup throughout the country in order to show how we stand against these allegations.
Well, I don't think you should hold it on the Chinese small businesses. I'm sure that there's quite a few people out here that are small business Chinese restaurants.
For sure.
So I guess I wouldn't agree with that.
How about like PF Chang's? Is that cool? Like a chain or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I really don't have any kind of opinion about that. I don't think any business should be closed. I don't even think anybody should have to kind of boycott anything. We should have never gotten this far.
And so how do you feel on the stance of hugging the homies? Like, hugging everybody, getting close?
Well, I mean, just speaking with doctors, and my grandmother was one of the most profound nurses in New York State. We're doing the right thing. I mean, by putting masks on and not shaking hands and disinfecting every 30 seconds, you're actually hurting your body, which makes you more susceptible.
Exactly. So is hugging the homies gay? You're asking the fellas around the...
Of course it is.
It's gay?
Yes, but it's cool.
It's cool.
Gay is cool. It's 2020.
All right, cool. You have a good one, okay, sir?
He's getting really good at the answers. So proud of him.
I told you I pick good on the fly. What's up, brother? Hey, thanks for being here. Hey, guys. You know what? Let's go back over here. I'm not done talking to Roy Cooper.
All right.
Mr. Cooper, I know you think that I'm following that crowd and that I'm here for something other than you, but I'm here to ask ask you a question. David Auchmoody of the Apex Fire Department committed suicide 3 days ago. He was a great friend. He watched my daughters grow. He committed suicide because you locked him in his home. He served us, sir, just like these great men out here that you put in front of your place to get yelled at like they're the enemy. We know who the enemy is, sir. We know it's you. And before this is over, you will not forget me. You will not forget the name David Auchmoody. What are you doing in there, sir? You need a gut check.
This is the shot of the day right here.
I see that you finally put the flags up, but we're not buying it. You already arrested and charged people.
Oh, it's okay.
Everybody's got a meter, sir, inside their head. It's going off right now that says you're full of shit. I am my father's son, and I have a voice. He also served 23 years in service to this country for what you've decided to take away for the last 8 weeks. You also took somebody who's probably saved more lives than you during this pandemic, who just killed himself. He had a 92-year-old that he has a 92-year-old dad who he was primary care of. You locked him in his home. You took away the only thing he had to fight his depression, and that was work.
Go, man. Tell him.
I'm not going to stop until you come talk to me, sir. I'm not going to let up. You're going to hear me, and if I have to start coming every day, I will. But so help me God, you're going to answer for what you've done. You're not going to steal the election, and if this is some kind of election ploy, you suck at it.
You got another 20-year veteran right behind you, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Veterans deserve better!
Think of all the people stuck at home. They can't get out. They're depressed. You made it so they couldn't even get evaluated. Who evaluates over the phone? How do you take a physical exam and take the physical part of it out? What about the BBB? What are you spending this money on, sir? I see that roof's in great condition, but our roofs are crumbling. Our businesses are crumbling. You're not helping anybody. What the hell are you doing here?
Sorry, gentlemen. You're doing a great job. Help.
David Auchmoody, Morrisville EMT, Apex firefighter, Morrisville firefighter, put a gun in his mouth 3 days ago, sir. Maybe that's the next time you'll see me on the news too, because you're preventing people from even attending his funeral. This needs to stop, sir, today. When you go do that press conference at 2 o'clock, which we know about, why don't you go on ahead and say a little prayer at 1:30, make it last a little longer than usual, and have God come down and give you a little advice. Because he's telling all of us you're wrong. You took away our church too. Do you remember that, sir? How about the United States Constitution? How about the North Carolina State Constitution? Must be above your pay grade like your constituents. I don't know what you're going for here, sir, but putting officers on the front line against probably most of them's will is not a good strategy. Because one day they're going to step over this fence, sir, and the only thing you're going to have is a fence.
They're probably sworn to defend the Constitution as well. Just like the veterans are.
Here to speak.
I get angry and I feel it.
Well, I appreciate that, but I hope one day you'll get enough over that anger and put it back in the heart.
Yeah, I'm kind of late for that, but I'll back you up.
Well, I appreciate that, sir.
Yeah, they're all sworn to defend the Constitution. You might want to ask them.
Governor Cooper, you are a servant of the people, and the people